Just before the clock struck 3 on a crisp October afternoon in 1881, the otherwise sleepy town of Tombstone, Arizona, became the unsought canvas for one of the most iconic confrontations in the annals of the American West. In the span of just 30 seconds, the sands near the OK Corral absorbed the blood of both outlaws and lawmen as gunfire shattered the midday silence. This event, trivial in duration yet monumental in its legacy, imprinted Wyatt Earp and his cohorts indelibly into the tapestry of American legend. When one speaks of the gunfight at the OK Corral, a series of stark, almost monochrome images invades the mind. Long, dusty coats, the flash of gunfire, the steely gaze of determined lawmen. But the reality of that fateful day is both more colored and more complex than the simplistic good versus evil narrative often recounted in dime novels and silver screen adaptations. This essay seeks to unpack the layers of intrigue and conflict that led up to the shootout and to understand its reverberating impact on American society and mythology. The origins of the conflict trace back to a tangle of economic rivalry, political aspirations, and familial disputes that characterized the burgeoning mining town of Tombstone. The silver boom had brought a rush of prospectors, entrepreneurs, and those fleeing the law to the area, creating a volatile mix of ambition and lawlessness. At the heart of this turmoil were two factions: the Earps, representing law and order, and the Cowboys, a loosely organized band of outlaws linked to cattle rustling and robberies. As Tombstone's silver veins drew more fortune seekers, tensions escalated over control and governance of the thriving town. The Cowboys, including notorious figures like Ike Clanton and Tom McClory, frequently clashed with Earp brothers and their allies, who were determined to impose a semblance of law. Beneath the immediate lawlessness lay deeper issues of economic control and political power, all contributing to the inevitability of a showdown. Wyatt Earp, the steadfast lawman, was not a man given to unnecessary bravado. Accompanied by his brothers Virgil and Morgan Earp and the consumptive but deadly Doc Holliday, Wyatt was determined to enforce the rule of law, a mission that placed him directly in opposition with the Cowboys. On the other side, Ike Clanton and the McClory brothers represented the resistant local elements, defiant of the Earps' authority. Each of these men carried personal histories and aspirations that soaked the very ground they walked on with enmity. These narratives converge fatefully in the confines near the OK Corral, where personal vendettas, economic pressures, and clashing ideals set the stage for violence. On October 26, 1881, the simmering pot of tensions boiled over. The exact sequence of events remains a subject of some historical dispute, but it is generally believed that a confrontation was sparked when the Earps and Doc Holliday, intent on disarming the Cowboys pursuant to a city ordinance against carrying firearms, approached the group near the OK Corral. In the brief, chaotic exchange of gunfire that ensued, Billy Clanton and both McClory brothers were killed, while Virgil and Morgan Earp, as well as Doc Holliday, sustained injuries. The gunfight, though over almost as soon as it began, would echo through history, becoming a symbol of frontier justice and the harsh realities of law enforcement in the Wild West. The aftermath of this confrontation saw Wyatt Earp and Doc Holliday initially charged with murder, a testament to the complex ethical landscape of frontier justice. The Earps were eventually exonerated, but the event left a permanent scar on their lives and on the collective American consciousness. The shootout did not just resolve a local dispute, it cast a long shadow over the American cultural landscape, influencing everything from literature to Hollywood films. The embellishment and myth-making began almost immediately, painting the Earps as valorous heroes and the Cowboys as clear villains, a narrative that simplified the morally gray complexities of the actual events. This mythologization served as both reflection and reinforcement of American values concerning justice and heroism, embedding the OK Corral into the national psyche as a symbol of the triumph of good over evil. As historians and storytellers continue to explore and reinterpret the event, the gunfight at the OK Corral persists as a pivotal moment in the narrative of the American West, a testament to the enduring allure of its legends and the truths that lie beneath them.